everyone, hello, it is I, troopersjp, and thank you for joining me as I play through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, where I play a shadow elf named Shade Murdstone, who is a bone caller, which is like a mix between a bard and a necromancer. And I am one of the last surviving upper echelon of the Overlord who was killed by those terrible heroes of the light. And they spread his body all across the lands. And so I have come back after taking a small journey to try to find allies unsuccessfully. I have come back to the ruined Dark Citadel. I searched through it. I found a bunch of stuff, including a new serrated blade. And I learned from the dead Overlord that I need to try to bring. I'm on a big quest to bring his pieces together. I think, I'm going to get his power. It's going to be great. But right now I've just finished going through that citadel. I'm about to leave, and we shall find out what happens on this day, Monday, March 9th, 2026, also known as Moon's Day, Frost Melt 9. And so we begin. I notice that there is a small little pickpocket symbol for Monday, and I personally am a big fan of having more money. So why don't we roll? It's a 1d4, and whatever we roll, we will be able to get as more gold. So we roll a 3. Okay, that's great. So if we roll a 3, that means we're going to bring our gold up from 29 to 32. And I will take it. I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about it at all. Okay, so let's really dig in though. As night falls on the castle ruins, many of the former henchmen, with nowhere else to go, construct a makeshift camp. Cautiously, an older displaced goblin with a missing eye hobbles towards you.
Hi, I watched ye today. You've got some fight in you, that's for sure. Our horde needs a leader, one with brains and brawn. Prove yourself strong and clever, and ye could lead us to the glory we once knew. Hogtar and Gendrak, those scheming rats, they're plotting their takeover. Beat 'em at their own game, and the horde will be yours for the taking.
I have a couple of choices here. I can either fight Hogtar and Gendrak, or I can convince the two of them, that's combat, or I can convince the two of them to join me, which is a charisma check, or I can try to intimidate the two of them to serve me, which is a strength check, or I can discreetly pay the henchmen to gain them on my side. Oh, hmm, hmm. This is interesting. Do I fight them? Do I try to charisma them? Do I try to intimidate them? Or do I just pay them? Um, Look, I feel like I'm charismatic, right? That's sort of my deal, although I'm kind of creepy. Look, I'm sort of charismatic, so I will try to convince them. Um, it says that if my notoriety is 2 or more, I get a +2 bonus to this roll. And this is a charisma check, and if I have something like persuasive, then I get to add that. And so, here are my little abilities. And I'm just looking at it, and it says, no, I don't have persuasive. That's cool. Awesome. Why don't we just roll that and see how that goes, shall we? Whew. A natural 20. Roll a natural 20, everybody. Just in case you were wondering, it's a natural 20. Yeah. So I roll like 24. You know what? I feel pretty good about that. I feel awesome about that, actually. Yeah. Yeah. So if the result is 13 or more, which it is, Hotgar and Jendrek. Oh wait, um I should do this out. So I approach Hot. And by the way, if I had a spot for a boon, I would add it, but I currently already have a boon, so sad. Anyhow, so Shade Murdstone approaches these two delinquents, these strivers, Hotgar and Jendrak, and I say, "Ah, yes, you two. I have heard that you two are both vying to take over control of the Horde. Surely you must recognize that all that will happen is that you two will fight each other forever. There is no profit in struggling amongst yourselves as you do. What you need is someone of great power, someone who commands the dead itself, an outsider, but yet someone trusted by the Overlord, someone who knows the secrets, the Overlord's secrets, and where we might find sources of power that will bring us all to great victory. Yes, I say that rather than fight amongst yourselves, you should serve me, for if you do, you both may become generals in the new army to come, rather than one of you being dead and one of you perhaps being in charge of the Horde, but a Horde that will not take over the Overlord's place. If you wish to have riches and power beyond your dreams, beyond just the Horde itself, you should join me." Hoktar and Jendrak share a look, then reach out their hands. Jendrak says, "You have a deal," and you will shake on it. I will now note down somewhere persuaded Hogtar and Gendrak, somewhere for the future, and I gain 2 minions. Oh, I do like gaining minions. That will bring my minion count from 4 to 6, and I will note down in my notes that I have persuaded Hogtar and Gendrak. And that actually is the end of today. That was a short and sweet one. So, uh, we have now gained 2 minions who are important in the Goblin Horde, and I think that will become the next step for us to become the Overlord ourselves. Yes, yes, indeed. So thank you for joining me as we played the Shadows of Saraku. If you like this, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, all of that goodness, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye, everybody.